Murderwood.
Somebody tried to draft you guys. What would you say?
Going to Mexico. You talking about? If you backdooring them, man, you best believe, man, what goes around is gonna come right back around. You understand me?
Yeah, ain't nothing broke about me. I got money.
Give up what you got. If we look at the definition of a serial killer, someone that has over 3 bodies, you would say a lot of hoods have a lot of serial killers.
There's serial killers everywhere. That's the case. I didn't know that.
Today we head to Houston, Texas to see inside a notorious neighborhood known for shootings, gangs, drive-bys, and murders. We link up with rapper Cartel, who's gone viral for songs like Fresh Out the Feds.
They might look, I ain't play hood, he know we ain't good, ain't nothing safe.
And Monsters Among Monsters.
Ain't worried about cause if it is some and I'm the proud.
Cartel Bo's done Rico time in the federal penitentiary, and he's a hood legend who's well respected in Houston. He takes us through his block that locals call Murdawood, and he shows us what life is like there. We talk everything from politics to serial killers to the war in Iran, and I think you'll be surprised by some of the things Cartel Bo says. Let's hit the streets of Houston, but first a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode.
We're in the trenches of Houston, Texas right now. In 2026, this might be the only hood video we've published. This used to be the staple of the channel. Now we're taking on a lot of other subjects. And what occurs to me right now that is interesting and connected to the hood is right now.
I ain't gonna lie, my son taking it to a whole nother level. My son Tommy G really being on some. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to consider Tommy G a journalist. I think I've been saying that for a while now. I think he's officially earned the journalist badge. Like, my son really be just trying to find out what be going on in the world. Like, he not on some like whack no more. Like, it's like everything he do is because he generally want people to stay in touch. Like, I feel like he's a person that's gonna put a lot of conspiracy theories to rest. Like, he's gonna give us the truth on what we really gotta know.
Now it feels like the country has the potential for revolution. We're 1 week into the Iran war, and Americans are pissed.
Yeah, you see, my son told me
is that the hood can join us in this. But we're gonna meet Cartel Bo, who is a enormous character, crazy stories. He's the perfect guy that if you're doing a hood video, he's gonna take you through and show you the ropes.
Nigga must be blind, can't even see me with binoculars. Yeah. Hood looking up to me, they see this money, they know it's possible, nigga.
I think I think everybody on the way.
What does your chain say?
Oh, hit for a bag.
Hit for a bag?
Yeah. That's my label. That's why I started. You know
Hit for a bag.
You feel me? You know, NFL, it's still NFL, but shit, they had put like a federal gang on it. So anything we do, it could be a RICO instance.
How'd you come up with the name NFL game?
I didn't come up with it. My partner Ray did. That's my Ray. He started NFL.
Because you guys almost made it to the NFL?
Oh, no.
Did you almost make it to the NFL?
No.
No? You have the body for it.
Yeah, I should have. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I ain't have the area for it. You understand what I'm saying? It's a little dip. I grew up in that high right there, on high, my grandma high. This the cornerstone of the hood, boy. Like, nigga, this was, I sent you that news and motherfuckers got this shit right 2 weeks ago. Right around the corner on the way down here, that freeway you exit, that's where that body was hanging, the body on fire.
A man's body was found hanging underneath the East Loop.
By a rope from the underside of this 610 freeway, all while on fire.
Oh, no.
He did not survive.
Next, Bo takes us nearby to the highway where recently a brutal and mysterious murder was carried out. To me, the killing is reminiscent of something that you'd see in Mexico done by a cartel in revenge. Let's head to the scene of the crime.
A few weeks ago, I don't know, had the body hanging out the freeway with the head sitting on fire. They had to go over there and cut it down from the top side.
You think this was
the
gang
news
related?
later, I don't want to speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
Not from personal experience, but like from what people said, from the story.
And this is my hood. I don't speak on what's here in my hood. This shit real.
Nah, my son, you see, that's real. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a pretty serious way to kill someone.
Ariana, appreciate you for the follow.
Yeah.
Is you in a closet?
Yeah, I grew up here. I used to watch the bus stop
Production.
right there every day. 3-4 hour bus ride.
This is where I'm at right now.
You know what I'm saying? For real. From
To school?
Third good morning.
Why was it such a long bus ride?
Like, because it was far to the mile. You ain't get no job. You ain't had no job around here, boy. My grandma was 60 working. It's a hood documentary. Come on.
How long did you live in this area for?
My whole life. I was born at the hospital in Broward.
What?
This guy, he's ready for a date.
Man,
Nigga got a rose with what? With beard?
Man,
Once a week.
That's good for you, dude.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what the going on, man.
That is a beverage of choice while conducting an automobile, huh?
What?
You gotta be careful.
Beer?
Yeah, Houston PD is. I don't know.
Man, worry about you. Look.
I see why that like that, you hear me?
You can say, man, I ain't worried about PD.
Look, ain't broke by a long shot. Nigga, I got money in the bag.
Don't show me your secret spots.
Tell him, ain't nothing broke about me. I got money.
Give a fuck what you get.
You can't judge the book by its cover. Play with money. I could just put money.
Why do you
in
do this
there.
with your money?
Cause I want to, cause I got it to do it like
Is it a
that.
hobby for you? You got a $2 bill. That's rare nowadays. You want to show that? Folks, some of you may have never seen a $2 bill. When I was a kid.
Yo, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Chad, y'all be having $2 bills? I ain't gonna lie, I was always told to never spend a $2 bill. Was y'all told the same? I was always told don't spend a $2 bill. Keep the $2 bill with you. Don't use it. None of that. I remember I keep like 3 of them on me. Yeah, I got mad people I know that always keep $3 bills on me. Yeah, I heard it was good luck and shit. I got a few, right? Y'all don't be spending y'all shit. Baby J got like 10 of them. I like, Baby J got a bunch. Me and my daughter always got one in my wallet. I don't even spend it even if I'm broke. Nah, dead. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Like, what was the low with that? Why they used to always say that? Cause them shit was rare. You know, them shit's probably worth some money now.
Beer back and get back to the action here. But I hope you have a good Sunday with your lady. Okay. You're the guy who talks about FaceTime, right? Okay.
Him and Ray.
So you got locked up and you got shipped off to Louisiana, right?
Yeah, and the county's up. That's overcrowded.
For the last 3 weeks, the sheriff's office has not immediately booked some probation violators into the jail. That's because the jail is at near capacity.
They ship people to Louisiana, Mississippi. They got a couple of places they be shipping people to. And
it's just like dollar coins, they rare? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with us. You ain't booting and shooting and you ain't flying your ass over there to fight them people, don't say you know Trump supporter. And wear your MAGA hat, get your guns and your rifles you march with, go on, he need to have them. What they call the boys that went got the Fed case, Patriot boys, and all the Jerry Powell boys, all that. They ain't out there with their MAGA hats front line out there against Iran, you fake it.
If the United States government tried to draft you guys, what would you say?
Going to Mexico.
Mexico? This said I'm going to Mexico. Nah, he got it. Said I'm going to Mexico.
I'm finna go hit some moves. We got bullshit out here.
When you guys see new builds in your community, is that a good thing because there's improvement, or is that a bad thing because other money's coming in?
I mean, it's good, but at the same token, I feel like because there was a lot of trees, it was way more trees when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? More woods and shit. So they built up.
Yo, who here from here, Texas? Spam one if you from Texas. Spam one. I want to see if niggas is from Texas out here.
A lot of little new houses and subdivisions and shit around here, but you still over here in the swamps. You still over here in the trenches. Like, we ain't got.
Who are these guys he's interviewing? He's interviewing some dudes from Murderwood, inside Houston's most deadliest hood.
No sewer system, my nigga. We still got ditches around this. These ditches get full. We don't have no sewer system. It ain't nothing you can walk on.
So people's poop goes through here?
Yeah, so all that they flood. You know what I'm saying? So all this come up all the way up to the top, right? And they should be flooded too in Humble. But they open the levees and let the water leave Humble, and so they won't be high water and it floods up. That's exactly how their system is created. Then we get super off. Like if you see Hurricane Harvey, 36 people came up missing over here. Like,
did the hurricane bring the city together?
Yeah, kind of did, but then like you had to Louisiana bring all they boats and shit because of the water and shit. Then like they were robbing the rescuers and shit. So like the mayor had.
Why would they do that? Come on,
but they start robbing the rescue.
People coming to risk their life to rescue you.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's a fucked up area.
Is that not like super?
Yeah, that's so fucked up area. But them motherfuckers got time 20, 30 years for looting. That's one burglary.
God.
2 to 5. They giving niggas 20, 30 because it's a disaster and you taking advantage. So you going to jail fighting the case for loot, think you finna get 2 to 5 max and get hit with a 30 piece. But
God.
Trying to hit here since I was a baby. I was told to get trying to hit, and I was coming here back in the Gap. You know, your grandma used to write you a note and she'd go to the store and he built the note, get the note from me.
Nah, 30 piece for Lewin is crazy. 30 years? Bugging. I ain't gonna lie.
Get you some cigarettes and lotto tickets and shit. She sent me to get a pick six or something like this, some more shit or whatever. I come out, nigga got that shit pushed in. Granted, seen it happen, because she heard it, looked out the window and seen me walking. I just watched the dude, I looked, it was weird. I just walked right here to that house.
How old were you when this happened?
I had to be like 6.
So 6 is when you saw your first
You said Debo? Yeah, that's OD crazy. I'm good off that.
Can I ask you a real question?
What's up?
Is my guy Keegan, do you think he dresses like a Fed?
Man, come on, man. You don't know who
He left the house, you're like Keegan.
The feds these days look like more of my people, goddamn, with tattoos and shit. You'll be shocked.
Right now,
Yo, that's dead a fact though. Y'all be seeing the that be stopping in trains and shit. Shorty dead now. Yo! Yo, this is not. Nah, this is mad comfy. I wanted to scare you. Like, yo! Knock yourself out. What's on this knock, gang? Nah, yeah, let me go back to screaming. Let me let sleep.
Social media is flooded with all of the war updates. What's on your guys' social media right now when you're scrolling?
Just to be frank with you, that's some white man war.
You know how the white guys are looking at it?
Like, that's some weird.
We say it's Israel's war. That's what we say.
Y'all over here bombing these people. These people gonna blow out. Like they gonna get something off. You ain't never gonna just get everything off and completely obliterate them getting something off. And when they play dirty. Why even instigate that shit? Like they should left them people alone, bro. Man, oh, man. Well, you know I've been out here. Man, everything great, man. Everything great.
Nah, the cops out there talk.
Man, they saying that they did it because Israel had been doing wrong to their people.
You gonna play V10 today? I got no RAM, so I might not play, chat.
For all this shit, for all these years, this, that. But I'm not saying that this is this or that is that. I'm saying that kickstart all this shit. That kickstart like all that shit for my American end. Now they believe, okay, Iran was behind that. It wasn't just a separatist group. Iran is behind that. Okay, so they put in the forefront against Iran. Israel doing all kind of shit and breaking all kind of laws. But then you don't know the shit behind the scenes that's not on the table too. From my understanding, Israel had nuclear war power when they was ready to use it on Iran unless America helped them. That's another rumor going around.
Yeah.
Like if America don't, if you don't help them, we gonna nuke them.
Based on the way the negotiation was going, I think they were going to attack first. I didn't want that to happen.
I ain't against Trump like most people. Most people be like,
what's the word, Sneaky?
Super this and super that, you know what I'm saying? Trump got me out of jail here early.
So in your guys' social media, was the Epstein file something that was popping up on your feed?
Yeah, 100%.
What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I don't really answer stuff like that.
The Epstein files. You heard of that stuff?
Nah, the
world's
Epstein
largest
files.
File blackmail ring. That's how they control politicians. Epstein was the guy that trafficked all these kids, politicians, celebrities, billionaires. We'll go there and fuck the kids, and it's being covered up right now.
We won't cover stuff on stuff like that. We won't cover stuff like that at all. 100%.
Nah, yeah, that's politics shit. I don't really.
One thing I've noticed is it almost seems like there's an information bubble, like what people here are tuned into compared to like what sometimes what I see.
People got to tend to what affects them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be all right, mama.
Like it blows my mind for someone not to know what the Epstein files are at this point.
The Epstein files don't affect the hood.
So why care?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't necessarily why care. It's like, okay, what they doing is putting it in your face.
Nah, I don't know where they at. Yeah, they got big. Yeah, I don't know what the f is going on.
And if I can be frank with you, it affects whoop, and we can justify and push and prosecute them for all their crimes. I don't even think Epstein dead, homie. Come on, he killed himself. Come on. He's somewhere in Cambodia or somewhere, some beautiful ass. He did too much. He got too many presidents in his pocket. And both sides, Republican and Democrat, are gonna do it based off what represents and make them look best. You know what I'm saying? And what makes the enemy look bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no matter how, if it makes our people look a certain way, they're gonna take some off. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't so bad. You're more worried about the person having Tourette's than you are calling these at the awards.
Oh, I saw that.
Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo walk on stage to present an award at the British version of the Oscars. Someone in the audience starts shouting obscenities, including the N-word. The foul mouth from this man. He suffers from Tourette's syndrome.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, how you randomly just say that, gang? How you randomly just say that?
Take something out. Let's talk about mental health. And
how am I funny, Sneaky? How am I funny?
Where you get it from? I feel like when you address race and you don't act like it don't exist, and you know what I'm saying, everybody is created equal and should be treated equal, but we don't live in an equal world. So you have to, in order to get to people, give the reality of situations so you can have that together.
That happened last year.
Democrats want to act as if there is no blur. We're just all this and everything, and we all know that's not the case.
Both parties don't help.
Yeah, and it's just, you're going to take this or this.
Yeah,
I'm going to fuck you and tell you I'm fucking you, and I help you a little bit, or I'm going to fuck over you and act like I'm going to do all this for you and don't do absolutely nothing for
I think that's probably a pretty good description.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be real with you. I feel like Trump care about the people, to be honest with you, because
he's wild.
Of the people. He give what you get. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you give me a love energy, I'm gonna give you a love energy. That's any person. He's real. That's why I say the Republican got some form of realness to you. Like that, you know they're racist. They're not gonna say they're racist, but we all know they're racist. They did their own Super Bowl halftime show. They had it was joke with all white guys and Kid Rock performing because they were mad Bad Bunny was doing the Super Bowl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's that petty. Like, you know what it is. We've only been cool kicking it 60, 70 years. This been going on 400-500 years. That's what's going on in the black mind. They're not that other. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's fraud. I think I think it's just an out of touch thing. Like, some people just be out of touch with certain.
Yeah. Hey, we finna go to the park.
Bo is taking us to the site of a music video that ended up turning into a multi-person RICO indictment where Bo himself ended up going to prison for 18 years. Here's what he and his crew thought and learned about that experience.
Yeah, that is, cause that's the thing. He's being realistic. I ain't gonna lie, and news do be to the president to watch.
The light speed racing, I'm a championship nigga, I can be no pacing.
This is what we did the Hoover video where we all got the case and went viral and all this. Everybody at the end of the day, you know, took their time like a man. And I told her straight up, like, it's my video, you know. She said she gonna give me the most time. She commended me. She was gonna give me 2 years. Say she couldn't though, cause I came in there like a man. And I told her, like, if I could do the most and everybody go home time served, let's do that.
That's rare. Most people take the opposite option.
Yeah, like, and that's why she commended me, because she said she was going to give me 10 years.
And this video that was shot, right here.
We shot that shit.
Let's look at it.
So many hands in his hands across the head, thought he fighting an octopus, nigga. We eat about you for breakfast, about you for lunch, and also about you for...
You see that, bro?
Yeah, you get it. Move out the way.
You go there every time.
Exactly. Nobody want to get you. I can't have to whoop a nigga in the car. I whoop a nigga in the car.
When you have to fight someone this big, do you have a certain strategy?
I'm gonna hit his ass before he hit me. I'm gonna give me about 3-4 of them hoes before he get me. I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can.
I feel like everything is a go. If you come to me like, what's up, nigga, woo, 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 this, that, and that, and I pull out a gun and blow your shit.
Oh,
you
no.
even walked up on me with that bull. You don't know me from Adam and Eve.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. That's staying your ground. That's exactly what staying your ground means. Don't come over, pull up on me on over. You may get blown back.
The only people that should ever want to fight me is my family and my friends that know me all my life. Nigga don't know me to want to fight me. I'll kill your bitch.
Do you think it's fair in a fight to jump someone 1-on-5, 1-on-6? Is that fair game?
Nah, I don't know.
Nah, if someone pull up on you on some, like I'm talking about on some, what the f you want? I smack the shit. The moment I feel like my life is in danger, I should exercise my Second Amendment right. You bugging.
You know, you feel me? Like, it depends on how I feel.
None of my partners fight in front of me.
If my partner beating your ass, I'm woo. If you getting the best of
Winter, you smacked. Catch up, gang. You too smacked. I ain't gonna lie.
Cause you ain't just finna, I know you ain't just finna do nothing with none of mine, but cause Lakewood, like we play a cool for real, but we definitely gangsters first. Like, it's the most dangerous hood in the city of Houston, man.
This is?
Yeah, you ain't coming out. Don't come over here. We go everywhere. They ain't come up. They don't come over here. Ain't no rappers want to come over here shoot no videos. But they act like they do. They tell you that. They ain't pulling up.
There's a story in your life I want to ask you about. So you got shot at one point.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Man, I was 17.
Yo, appreciate you strong streamer.
No business doing. But luckily, E-Rock was there. He was able to handle the situation for me.
How serious of an injury was that?
Yeah, life-threatening.
Where were you shot?
In my leg. Luckily, my we handled this. You know what I'm saying? And I leave it there.
You know where you at, though, huh? This Sunday, everybody shit went down.
Oh, this is where the music video went south.
This is where the music video right over there. Right there.
How many people went down for a music video?
How many went down for that? About 11?
11 people?
Yeah.
Did you guys think in a million years that a music video could get you in trouble like that?
Nah, man, it was just the laws, bro. They was really just hating really on the cool. That's how I really feel.
What made it federal?
They had guns and shit in there. A bunch of
what makes
guys.
that?
Oh, the guns.
The feds, if you got a felony, you can't be allowed with no firearms around.
Yeah, so chat. If you catch a felony, felony if it's a federal felony that you have, you can never own a firearm again. But if you got a state felony, there's a possibility that they might, depending on what state, you have to do some guidelines. You have to do certain stuff where you can own a firearm again.
No firearms or none of this.
It's just shit. I think they probably talking us around that time. I think they were just talking to us, you feel me? I think they just put them on us around that time, you feel me?
Then they said the school was open and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so the school wasn't even open.
Every time I find out already, the school.
So they try to throw any kind of like alligators and like that just to get us knocked out of damage control.
The thing that's tough about that is guns make a video go viral.
That's not. Hey, that's all right. They ain't quick though. That's right, quick too.
As soon as you see a thumbnail where it's 15, 20 guys with sticks in the air, you click on the video because you're like, I kind of want to see what's going on here.
That's the whole thing about
it. I feel like that wave has passed because so many people probably went away for that.
Yeah, man, I agree with you. Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
So I want to recruit you guys to the revolution. I feel like we're close in this country to a revolution. Right now, there's a lot of corruption happening, foreign influence happening, and I want to try and see if America can unite in order to make this country better. Would you guys be interested in something like that?
I'm down with it.
As long as they down with it, I'm down with it.
I'm down to make the country better.
If everybody can't come together for one bigger cause, you know what I'm saying, then it ain't gonna never work.
You used to fight people around here?
Man, I had my first fights right here. That's why I got it tattooed on my back, man. I had my first fights up here. Like during summertime, I had that whole open right here. So it's like a community thing, you know what I'm saying? Like your parents can sign you up for the park and shit like that.
Yeah,
like doing they take you on field trips and shit like that or whatever.
Do you believe that there's demonic shit going on in the music industry? Like to make it really big, you gotta do demon shit?
I know about some things. I just can't speak of it.
Demonic rituals, blood drinking, you think that's a real thing in the entertainment business?
Very real.
The people running that dangerous?
Yeah.
They play with your bread.
They play with your life. Not life or death. That ain't shit. I can die today. I can go around the corner and die. That don't mean shit. I'm talking about they play with
your everyday life.
They play with your kids' life. They play with your...
After making sure the cameras were off, Bo told me about some of the devil worship and rituals he's seen and heard about in the music industry. And he also named a singer that if I was able to name, you would all recognize who this person is. And with the recent news about human sacrifice in the Epstein files, it makes me wonder if the long-standing Hollywood rumors about satanic ceremonies and artists selling their soul to the devil may actually hold water after all. I'm thinking this is a subject we'll tackle in a future documentary down the road.
If you were to nominate one guy in this crew to run for president, is it either you or him, you think?
Yeah, it's definitely me.
He's supposed to say that. He's supposed to say that.
He could be your VP, though.
I'm going to let him be secretary of treasury or something. He can
Said secretary of treasury or something.
I I ain't gonna lie, I do get the money well.
Here, right now, the current Secretary of Treasury, I think, is very ethically challenged. You want to ask President Trump if he wants to nominate you instead? Here, Trump, if you're watching this.
Say, look at Trump. Select me, man. You understand? If you want to get the money, hey, it ain't even fun. Do you want to get the money? Select said it be, man. Hey, man, we gonna get it up. We gonna run it up. The economy gonna be straight, man. Put me in there with you, man. We gonna get it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, is it harder than it ever is for a new artist to get a record deal?
Like, for most people.
You know what trend that's f***ing me up?
What?
When they say they crashing. You know what the f***? Hey, man, do y'all know what the f*** crashing mean? Crashing mean y'all literally getting in the car and running that to the
Oh my God. See, that's that old shit. That's some shit that I'll have a conversation with Dro and we'll argue for hours. But even Dro won't say that shit. That is really, 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 really an old head.
You know what I'm saying? You're gone, man. Who the f***? We ain't doing no f*** crashing, man. You know what I'm saying? Crash out, that shit dumb. Please stop the crash out trend, please, man.
What about the backdooring that's happening a lot now?
That backdoor shit ain't gonna lie. One thing about the backdoor shit, man, if you backdooring the man, you best believe, man, what goes around is gonna come right back around.
That ass.
But one thing about it, that's like, I really think that's like some whole other type. Cause I'm really just, that ain't our style. Like, you know what I'm saying? We forever stand on 3 letters, man. Never forget loyalty. We ain't back doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all doing that backdoor shit and all that, man. Hey,
that's
man,
some YN.
Yeah, that's some YN. Man, go to hell with that shit.
Dang.
I'm gonna tell you this story. You put the camera out the window and shit with it, so we ain't gotta stop because it's kind of dangerous to be out right there. So Perkins had got his head cut off and they cut his dick off, put his dick in his mouth when we were kids. You know what I'm saying? But they never disclosed what it was.
Was it
right here, we coming up on it. This bridge right here. A lot of people don't even remember Perkins. That shit happened in 2006.
I found it interesting that all of the key places Bo was showing us on this journey all centered around one thing: violence. Every single place that he was bringing me to had some sort of significant violent encounter, and the next place he was taking us to had the same theme. In fact, we are about to visit the site of a mass shooting that had just happened recently.
Oh, mass shooting?
With the scene of a mass shooting that happened?
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? They came, hit the block, came down, shot this up, spent back, shot this back, hit the light, came back, shot this up some more, came back, shot this up again. Spent back about 3-4 times, tearing this down, shot 9.
Damn!
I'll let everybody.
3 suspects you see on your screen have been charged in a shooting that killed 3 people at a block party.
So do you see violence like this ever getting reduced or ever getting better?
It's just up for so long over here, bro. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, not over here. Cause they not doing nothing to make the area better. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't think he would be snitching on himself.
The only thing that helps you get better is when people get money. When you get money, you don't have time for that other shit. Cause you building something for yourself. When you ain't got shit to lose, I mean, don't do it. And then when a nigga do got something, you get so mentally conditioned. As soon as a nigga play with you, you be blanking out, not thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still got that problem. Like, so I know, like, YNs and everybody, even ONs, everybody, big bros. So we got mental deficiencies, bro, because we don't know how to control that sporadic moment. Like,
the impulse control?
Yeah, because if a nigga play, oh, I done did everything where it came this far, but if a nigga play with me, Tom, if a nigga play with me, man.
It's over?
It's over, bro. I'm throwing this shit away.
You don't feel like you have too much to lose to engage in that kind of behavior?
I'm not going to be thinking about this shit. I want to say a black male deficiency, but like we got a crash out, but bro, a blank out thing, but like we not thinking about that. So yeah, tell you they gonna fight over here and they gonna blow your head down. That gang around, so they ain't gonna lose regardless. If you get the best of them, they still gonna beat your ass.
I got a story I'm working on. I want your input on just from what you've seen in the streets. I'm talking to a hitman that's from the Midwest area, and he says he has 10+ bodies. Do you think it's unusual in hoods across America? Are these kind of like what? 10+. So that's not uncommon. That's a serial killer.
Is it?
Yeah, if it's over 3, you're legally a serial killer.
Another.
So you're not surprised if someone said they did have 10 or 20. But you don't think that's like
yo,
a really
Rockston, you bugging.
People are capable of that. And there's people like that walking around. Who knows how close to be.
That's just about as simple as I can put it.
And would you be surprised if these hitmen are saying, hey, I do it for 5, 10, 15?
Marquise, what's the story, Mark?
It depends, because the market's different now. Like, the YNs ain't stupid no more. So, like, right then, you get them with anything. Most of the time, you get done for the love. Got the right appropriation and shit, but it ain't nothing. But most niggas really want to do it themselves. You want your own stuff. Right?
If we look at the definition of a serial killer, someone that has over 3 bodies, you would say a lot of hoods have a lot of serial killers.
There's serial killers everywhere. If that's the case, I didn't know that. Lakewood definitely has triple-digit amount of serial killers.
Bo, how do you want to wrap this up? You got any words for the audience?
Man,
words of encouragement.
Houston, Texas, you want that real drill, you know where it's at. You want that real Houston, you know where it's at. You ain't got to do no faking, no shaking. You know what I'm saying? Don't meet me on the gram, on the comments. Meet me in real life. Yeah.
Ho ho!
On Woodland, Lakewood, Murder Block, Murderwood. You know what I mean? What's good?
Folks, you can find them on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Blow them up. Comment Big Dog's got to eat. Hit 4 back 3 coming up. Well, hey, this has been a couple years in the making. I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you, man. You know it's good, man, when he died here. Y'all know what's going on, Tommy G. Y'all.
Tommy G, man. W.
Guys, merch it on the site. See you next week.
W's. Tommy G, man. I say, bro, that nigga's really the. I ain't gonna lie, lovely fella. God bless that OG. Nah, that OG was talking. Nah, bro, you know, OG just talking his life experiences. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the shit he said is very misunderstood to a lot of other individuals, but you know, that's how it be most of the time. You know what I'm saying?